Welcome everyone. And if you're new, my name is Larry Olson, and I also happen to be an expert in the field of performance-driven neurology. And that's simply a blending of cognitive psychology and neuroscience. And when you put the two together, it creates a greater understanding of why we do what we do, whether it's good for us or not. I'm going to share part one of a two-part series where I'm going to give you two strategies to allow you, just upon falling asleep at night, to manifest new realities. Now, what on earth does that mean? First off, manifestation is simply the creation of something that currently doesn't exist and turning it into reality. So it begins with a thought, and some people call it faith, and faith is simply a belief in that which is yet unseen. Faith is you'll wake up in the morning. Faith is something will be taking place in your life that you've already affirmed. And we also have faith in the religious connotations. But I want you to look at it from this perspective of how the brain operates and how we're able to have things occur for us that perhaps wouldn't have, not even perhaps, wouldn't have unless we'd first created the manifestation process. So let's share two steps. The first thing just before you fall asleep at night is to quiet your mind. Quieting your mind means that you're not watching this video, for instance. You're not into social media. You're not reading a book. You've finished all of that, and now you're allowing yourself to begin to manifest. So quieting is getting yourself prepared, if you will, without any distractions. And what you're going to do is you're going to start to imagine with clarity what it is that I want. And we've talked before about when you just think about what you want, you'll never get it, because want is a state of being. And if you receive it, now you've got it, so you're not in want any longer. All that means is that learn to manifest, and you don't have to be concerned any longer about what you want. Things will start appearing in your life, for some almost magically. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get crystal clear on what it is you want. And what I mean by that is I want you to think about the day you're about to experience, which we'll call tomorrow. More people than you can possibly imagine begin to worry. They begin to think about what they don't want to have take place. That is not going to manifest new reality for you. So I want you to ask yourself, in a perfect world, what type of day would tomorrow be? If you're working, how are people going to be at work? How are you going to be perceiving those people? Since you have no control over how they behave, you have all the control in the world how you react to them. So if something comes to mind like, look, Bill's going to be there. There must be something going on between you and Bill historically that when you think about him in the future, you bring the past to kind of paint the colors and the emotions of how it's going to be when you see Bill. As you manifest a new reality, I want you to see how you're going to be with Bill, how you're going to be having a wonderful day, how you're going to have a smile on your face, how you're going to be looking forward to whatever seems to come into your path. And that is called manifestation. So what happens now in your brain is the reticular activating system recognizes that, hey, this is information we need to go out and get, because this is a reality now that they want to have occur in their lives. Every thought we have is energy, and energy can be measured. Even your thinking before you fall asleep is being picked up by the atmosphere around you. And we don't have to get too deep into that, but you just need to understand that. Some of you have heard it as the law of attraction. Expect a bad day, you're going to have a bad day. Expect a good day, you're going to have a good day. But it's actually the science behind why that is a reality. And what I'd like you to do is recognize, if you want to have that amazing day, you need to be specific on it. And I'm talking about down to the how you're going to dress, how you're going to carry yourself. What are the emotions going to be that are going to cause the most important thing to happen, which are the actions? Because it's the actions that give you the feedback to how on track you are. Now, if you try to imagine that, how you're going to do and what are you going to say and how are you going to act before, now it's all contrived. Now it's too much preparation to be able to be spontaneous because you don't know how others are going to be behaving. You have no control over that. But what do you and I have control over? That's right. How we're experiencing things right now. So just before you close your eyes, I want you to imagine what it feels like having the wonderful day. I want you to see the actions that you're taking when, no matter how people are reacting. Bill walks in, you got a smile on your face. Bill says something that annoys you and it just goes in one ear and out the other. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if it happened exactly like that? But I'll guarantee you, if you don't imagine first, then you know already how it's going to go with Bill. So it's your choice. And if you chose to enjoy what I just shared with you and haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you did that. Also, go ahead and click the link below, and that'll take you to many offerings that we have, but one I'm most excited about. Check this out for a moment. What if you could give people the greatest gift there is to give another human being on this thing called planet Earth that'll absolutely change the quality of their lives for the better? Well, that is inserted within this phenomenal process that I've created for you called the Brain Hack Power Pack, where you'll be able to see what it's like to experience peak performance and sustain it, as well as being able to show up with a empowered presence. And isn't that really what we want to do? Is we want to come full boat. We want to bring everything we got to the party. After all, you watching me and listening to me, that's your movie. My movie is how I'm looking at this camera right now and recognizing, I'm manifesting the fact that there are millions of people that are hanging on my every word, not because of who I am, but because of the life that they want to live. So thank you for watching. Go ahead and click the link below to get any information that you need. And I look forward to our next one. And make sure you stay for part 2, which will be coming up soon. Take care.